Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be touring a random dream address in Animal Crossing. In order to do this, you do need Nintendo Online, and you do need to have a bed inside of your house in order for your player to dream. And if you're like me, I'm pretty sure you might remember when the Dreaming update first came out, we did not have the ability to visit random dreams. You had to enter a dream address in manually. They did add that in later as an update, but I remember really missing that ability from New Leaf, and I'm glad that we have it now, because there are some pretty cool islands out there. Unfortunately, like everything else in Animal Crossing, you do have to go through quite a few menus and a couple of loading screens for Luna to connect you to the internet and save the game before you can ask her to surprise you with a dream and then confirm that that's what you actually want to do. Oh, it looks like we're going to Lumi Cay? Lumi Key? I am almost 100% sure I am mispronouncing the name of this island, so I'm sorry to whoever built it. Oh, this looks really nice. I love that fade in, and I also love that we are in springtime here, it appears, or summer. There's grass on the ground. Love that. Getting kind of sick of the snow, and I'm glad that it's only here for another couple of days at the time of me filming this. Okay, we have one resident representative, and it looks like his name is Steve. And for villagers, we got a pretty good roster here. Bonbon, Weber, Gloria, Hornsby, Puck, Louie, Cherry, Klaus, which is funny to me because he just moved off my island recently, Lyman, and Plucky. It also appears that we're pretty terraformed on this island, so walking around should be a lot of fun. Oh, I can't go this way. Let's just go behind here. There are also no custom designs, or at least they haven't enabled them to be shared. I wonder if this person redid their villager homes. Oh, you know, I really like this with the standees. I saw a lot of people do this back when the standees were new. They would make little areas like this with the stall and the panels behind it. A lot of them would make them kind of look like RVs, and they would have like wheels on the bottom of the standees, or they would use the tire toy as the wheels. And it looked really cute, but here we have a little flower shop, and I like how this is laid out. I think they did a really good job, and it appears that, you know, you can buy flowers here. This is a really nice outdoor space. All right, this path to the left is a dead end, so we have to go up. Oh, it appears that there's nothing on this level, or at least nothing in this little terraformed area, so we have to go back down. That's interesting. Oh my god, look at the farm! This is so cute! I love how they set this up. Oh, wow, look at that, in the little topiaries in the front. Wait, can we buy farm stuff here? Like, can we buy produce? Is this a little farm stand? A little farmer's market, if you will? This is smart. And of course, there's a little storage shed hidden behind there. That's pretty clever. Do we have any decorations on the beach? It does not appear that we do, at least not right in this area. However, that is really smart, putting the boat on the rock like that. I never thought of doing that. All right, I'm seeing all this stuff on the right side that I want to take a look at, so let's take this path. Ooh, wait, that's a sneaky crafting bench. This island is really nicely laid out, like from the pathing to just the space. I always forget that this glowing moss boulder thing exists, the little mountain looking thing. All right, this is where our resident rep lives, so let's go and take a look at their house. All right, we have a nice looking room here. Ooh, that sun is a really nasty glare, yikes. I really like their use of the partition walls to divide the space, creating a clear differentiation between the living room and the kitchen. And it looks like they used a custom design on the walls too, which is why there's no window on the left side and why they have the cafe curtain wall as their accent. That's actually pretty smart. This is a nice room. All right, let's go to the back and see what we have going on there. This bathroom looks really good. I like the color scheme. The pop of yellow in the rug, the back wall being the blue tile. I love the sink. I think it's kind of funny that we have a urinal in there, but whatever, it's not my house. This is a nice space, and it feels kind of funny saying that about a bathroom, but what can you do? The Moroccan lights look really nice in here too. And I really like the use of the partition wall to separate out that shower space. It kind of reminds me of what I did in my bathroom in my Animal Crossing house, but the shower is different. I just really like this living room side here in the front room. I think it looks very cozy. I do, however, think the TV is just slightly too high on the wall, but again, this is not my house. Overall, I like the space. Ooh, it's dark in here. This is a cute looking bedroom. I really like the wall that they used in here too. It looks like a custom design. And you know what? I never really use the lamps as their actual intended purpose. I always play with the ceiling lights on, and I really like how this space looks with just the lamps, like as their accents. It's very cozy in here. I also like that there are ceiling fans pretty much everywhere in this house too. It makes me feel like we're in a tropical climate. Okay, let's go into the right-hand room. Are you kidding me? This is rad. We have a home gym. I never see gyms inside houses in this game, like inside player houses. There are some villagers who have gyms in their homes, but a lot of the times people just end up putting their gym on the beach or somewhere outside. And I really like the use of this space, especially with the climbing wall there. I think that is so cool. We also have a TV, which, I mean, from this angle is kind of blocked by the climbing wall, but whatever. This was a really nice surprise. I'm glad that we got to see that gym. Okay, I always like going upstairs first and then downstairs, so we're gonna do just that. Oh, this is nice. It's like a little home office area. We have our desk with a computer. We have the sloppy couch. I really like the use of the sloppy couch here. And of course, we have my favorite, the patchwork chair. The telescope is a little concerning though. I don't know how I feel about that. I like these two walls together as well. I think they look really nice. This is a really cute space. And on the far right in the partitioned area, we have a stereo. All right, what's downstairs? Well, I see we are an art collector here. It's kind of funny that we were just greeted with two giant paintings. This is an interesting basement. So we have the art on that wall. We have, of course, the Turkey Day fireplace, another TV, an empty Nordic shelving unit, and a random chair, and some laundry in the corner. Okay. Again, I like the use of the lighting in here. I think it's very homey. I really need to change up the lighting in my Animal Crossing house. Okay, that was a nice looking house, but let's go outside. I really like the gym. Kudos to Steve. You did very well here. Since we're over here, let's go north over the bridge. And then we can either go up to the right or continue on the beach. I want to see what's over here on the beach because this pathing intrigues me. Look at this cute fish market. This is adorable. A lot of people do this, myself included, but I like what they did here. It's also very fitting having it on the beach rocks. Hi, Klaus. Yeah, I really like the fish market. That was cute. Okay, I see a campsite sign, and I see a kid's tent. Are we near the campsite? Yes, we are. Nice. I like it. I love that campsite sign. Again, making me wish that they did more of a collaboration with Pocket Camp, but that's never going to happen because this game isn't receiving any updates anymore. Can I get up onto this level because I don't see any stairs? All right, there we go. Am I supposed to be up here though is the real question because I'm not quite sure. My goal is to visit a villager's house. I need to see if they redid an interior or two. Someone's home. Whose house is this? Lyman. Okay, I've never had him on my island. I am pretty sure his house is green. I think the only time I've ever seen the interior of his house was on someone's island who had him as a starter, and according to Nukipedia, this is his original interior, so... Well, wait, I stand corrected, because the ranch kitchen did not come in the base game. That was in the 2.0 update, and the exterior is definitely not Lyman's house. So I think they might have done a couple of things here and there. I don't even know whose house this is. I did not check the sign before entering. Puck. Yep, this is a penguin house. Nintendo does a really good job with the penguin houses in terms of at least giving them the proper wall and flooring to, you know, have them have a normal habitat. Except I think Cube is probably like one of the only ones that doesn't have some sort of wintry theme going on in his home. This is very nice. It's very much fitting for Puck. Alright, I don't really know who lives here, but this is the last house I'm gonna go into. Oh, we got Plucky! Oh, wow! Her house is cute. And it's funny because I think it harkens back to when she was an islander in like one of the older Animal Crossing games. Okay, you're kidding me, right? My little brain can never figure out how to make these buildings. I watch YouTube videos, I see reference guides. I'm in an Animal Crossing Discord that's all custom designs. Like, it's very organized. I love it. People post custom designs. There are like resources. One of the resources is how to make these buildings. I need to look more into it because this is amazing. This post office, love it. I really like how they used the decorative columns as the sides of the building. I think it adds a lot more depth. Usually people just use storefronts or the medieval building sides or something. I like this a lot. It's very unique. I can't say enough good things about this island. This is a charming place. That is a good fake building. That looks believable in my opinion. Again, what do I know? I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time. I don't even really know how to make one of those. Where are we? A newsstand? Wait, this is smart. This is here, and the post office is right over there. This is great. Fantastic layout. Very convenient. I love that. Oh, I see pizza. Oh my god. This is so cute. I always forget we have a salad bar in this game. This is an adorable little pizza restaurant. We even have a place to cook pizza. And again, missed opportunity by Nintendo for not making the brick oven an actual thing that you can cook in. However, we can open it and look at the wonderful pizza inside that we have. Wow, imagine if Ketchup lived here. This would be perfect for her. Alright, I am kind of back over where I was, so let's continue over to the east. My only issue, and this is purely a me thing, whenever I'm on a new island, whether it's like a dream address or I'm visiting someone that I've never been to before, I get lost immediately. I have to constantly check the map. I have a good sense of direction in real life. I don't know why that just completely goes out the window with Animal Crossing. However, I really like this island because you can see the pathing on the map, which is helpful, even though you could not really see any pathing on my old layout because I used all custom designs. This is really laid out well, though, in my opinion. Like, it's easy to walk around. It's not too cluttered. I'm having a good time here. I like what they did over here with the fencing, too, and that little rock, the cute little garden space. Was I up here earlier? No, because there's an outdoor cafe. Are you joking? This was a good use of that reception chair. It's also kind of unique. I feel like every single time I see a cafe space in this game, it's only coffee or tea, and you have the afternoon tea set and books, and I'm guilty of doing that too, so I'm not trying to poke fun at anybody, but I love the use of the scones and the sandwiches and the shell fountain. Okay, we're back at resident services. I need to check the map. Yeah, we still have an entire half of the island that we haven't even gotten to yet. Oh, okay, this is their airport. All right, so this is what you would see if you were visiting their island normally, and you can only go east. The west is blocked off. There's no access. And the only thing on this beach is a little palm tree. I like the waterfalls here too. I think this is a pretty good use of the southern mouth of the river. Okay, we have a phone booth. That's nice. We have the parasol with the lounge chairs. And Captain's Pier with a single street lamp on it to light up Captain's boat at night. We have some more palm trees. Hello, Hornsby. An ABD. Are we near Nooks? No, we're at a bank. All right, this is what I mean by I don't know how to make buildings. I really need to take notes here or something, because this is amazing. Look at that. Again, it looks pretty dang believable too, given what we have to work with in this game. Also super clever with the ABD out front, and it matches the color scheme going on. Clearly this person and I are not playing the same game, because there's no way. There's no way. I'm not going into this house. I just want to see who lives here. Louis. Okay. I really like the evergreen ash item. It reminds me of walking down city streets with the trees that are in the sidewalk. Is this person playing in English? Yes. How you can tell is if you approach the stores or if you look at their bulletin board, it will show up in whatever language their switch is set to. I've visited people who play in Italian and their stores say Nook's Cranny, but in Italian. And even the sold out sign is Italian. It's pretty cool. We are up on the second level again by that newsstand, so let's keep going. I see the museum in the background. Okay, beach is pretty empty over here, but that's all right. That's kind of par for the course. The area around the museum is pretty minimal too, which looks nice, I think. And it's very close to Red's Beach. I know a lot of people do that. I think it's for easy art assessment, but then it's you get your art mailed to you the next day. So realistically, if you want to easily assess your stuff, you would just move your house closer to the museum. I also think it's kind of funny because Blathers is there running his fine institution, and then you have Red who just shows up and he's super seedy. This little garden faucet area here underneath the museum is interesting. We're at a surf shop. I've seen so many people make surf shops like this. This looks so good. I love all of the bright colors. Perfect usage of the surfboard items. This is what they were made for. This is amazing. Sometimes though, I kind of want to quit Animal Crossing because I see people make stuff and it just looks so amazing. And it's there's no way that we're playing the same game. How do you come up with that? Did I see everything I wanted to see? I think I did. Yeah, because this is the farm area right here, kind of where we started. And then we have this beach down here that I don't think I actually went on to. There's just a lifeguard chair here. And a gyroid fragment, apparently. I saw this earlier. I forgot to actually look at it, though, when we were here the first time. But this little tiny bamboo grove on the peninsula with the tent and the hammock, I think that's adorable. It's a nice little camping spot. Overall, I had a lot of fun touring this island. I think that this person did a great job with their layout. I like their house. I like it here a lot. It's pretty cool. It's not too cluttered. I definitely want to do more of these videos touring random dream addresses. I think that's such a fun feature. And if you guys have any dream addresses that you want me to visit, please leave them down in the comments. I will try my best. I'm also going to leave the dream address for this island down in the description so you guys can check it out for yourselves if you want. God, the way that you wake up in this game after visiting a dream address is so surreal. Like, who sleeps like that? It looks like my player needs to visit a chiropractor. That is all I have for you guys today. I really enjoyed touring Lumi Key by Steve, or Lumi K, still don't know. Had a great time. Loved it. Definitely going to be looking at more dream addresses in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.